and the leader of our band. Welcome, my friend. The Hive are afraid. I can smell it. The remains of Crota's court. Those who escaped your strength and my vengeance. Very well. Mind the spells here, Warlock. Your power is great.
Is anyone there? Come in!
This is madness. Veld? No one else can do what must be done.
Proceeding to air vent 60.
Wicked phantoms, banish yourselves! The Pyramid seeks to build a sinister momentum with these phantoms. What have you seen? Is that it? I can hear it. Luna, forever haunted by the Hive's vile corruption. But we will turn their wicked sins against them. Find Torin, Guardian. Let his shattered mind guide you.
The siren call of the Death Singers pervades the minds of those with little strength. Step beyond the threshold and display your power. The skull of the devoted belongs to you now. There is great power in it, should you find a path to wield it.
understanding of the Hive's death song. Take the skull to Eris. Fuck me. About 50 different things on the moon. I've got the what is it? The Deathbringer quest, the Xenophobia or whatever the fuck it's called quest. You know, that new machine gun. I've got that. I do.
Have you heard the call of the death song? Do you remember its tune? Madness and decay and destruction of the flesh. Its terrible melody can be ours. Is she just gone, Shell? What is this? Collect bones from public events near the Hellmouth. The Lost Sector K1 revelation in Sorrow's Harbour. And the Wandering Bone collector on the moon. Emerged in the dark. Oh, I'm gonna need the third person for that one. Right, yeah. Have you thingied the new dungeon? What, by yourself or with other people? Right, I know how it works. Take it.
There's a lot of bad guys in there, but I know that first encounter and I know the second encounter.
I tire of
Plus, I know how to
convince
get the
others of
fucking
my insanity.
what's it called? The Xenophage quest. But you need 3 people for the Xenophage quest, because once you've collected the thingy with the cryptic puzzle, there's even more cryptic puzzles, which I know the what is it? There's, hold on, how many cryptoglyphs are there? 4. There's 5 cryptoglyphs. I know how to do the first
I sense your
cryptoglyph.
thoughts, Warlock.
But the rest of them you need with like 3, like with 2 other people. Well, you need to do it as a 3. You could probably do it solo, but it's easier as a 3.
Please help to keep this area clean.
Because there's another part where you've got to do a thingy in the Archer's line, and in the Archer's line, you've probably seen there's a room somewhere, right? Is it the Archer's line or Anchor of Light? It's either the Archer's line or Anchor of Light. There's a room that's got like a big skull on the floor. I believe we've ran past it once or twice, going, ooh, look at this, it's got a pretty ball in it. Right, okay, so what happens is, you've got to pick up that ball, and then you've got to take it around the map, lighting the cauldrons. And then once you've lit the cauldrons, it gives you another quest to do, and then after that quest, it says go into the dungeon and complete the first 2 encounters. So you go in, you complete the first 2 encounters, and then once you've done the first 2 encounters, you go out, and then you've got to get kills and essences and other stupid stuff in, yeah, the exotic heavy machine gun Xenophage or Xenophage or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, but you don't know if it's going to disappear at the end of the season. Yeah, how did you get like fucking 1,000 fucking candies so quickly? I mean, fucking hell, I'm like one other person who's playing right now in the clan there. I thought you had a lot of thingies at 1,388, and then there's a dude here with 3,210 of them. Yeah, but that new dungeon, if we've got a 3rd, I think we can do that, you know. Yeah, esoteric. He always does everything solo. He did it with the team, and then, well, I've seen Esoteric's video. It's 51 minutes, so many seconds, and then you had where Esoteric was doing it with Sweatcicle and somebody else. Like, what the fuck am I? Right, I probably should tag this fucking... I don't know what to do with these, you know. I've got all these fucking things to do and I don't know what the fuck to do, what to do first. Well, at the minute I've got a shitload of fucking moon bounties here. And a fucking crap load of festival bounties, and I'm running round as Chuck the Chicken. Right. Festering bones, ritual. Yeah, you can apply it. So if you're running around with the Raoul mask on or whatever it is, or whoever it is, go right, press down, and then you can equip like the chicken or whatever you got last year. Right. K1 Revelation and a public event in the Hellmouth. So is there any public events in the Hellmouth going on? Yes, there is, but I ain't gonna get there in time. Shit. Ah, fucking donkeys, mate. Right, when you... Oh, fucking hell. I've still got to do that shit, you know. No, what they've done is they've made us fucking do everything... Oh, need to do everything in such little time. Well, the way I see it is they've brought, like, with all the stuff that they've brought out, like, there's, like the 3 sets for the Iron Banner, right? I only did 2. Right? Right, yeah, I only did, like, 2 sets. Yeah. This thing, right, I've still got to complete, like, when it comes to the story mode on, like, to unlock the moon, I've only done it on 1 character. I'm halfway through it on a 2nd character. But other than that, yeah, it's going to take some time.
Help me, please.
Yeah, so it's, yeah, they've made, right, well, a lot of the quests are time consuming, and unless you're focusing on one thing, one particular thing per day, you're not getting everything. Oh, yeah, get this right. You know where you right when we look at Eris, she's got 9 ghosts for us. There's now a 10th ghost. Do you know where it is? Well, there's 9 that Eris gives you, but the 10th is in the dungeon. So, yeah. And again, that one is easy to get. Well, when you're not getting fucking your head chewed off by fucking ogres. No, but I think we can do the that new fucking dungeon. I think we can do it. I mean, I pissed about with it before, and I killed one of the 3. You've got to kill 3. You've got to kill 3 knights to progress to the 2nd section, and I killed 1 by myself. The glyphs. How do you mean by sick? Right. Okay. When you go right. There's one room that's got a door with 3 chains on it. One that looks like an ice cream, one that looks like a cheeseburger, and one that looks like the letter A on an Xbox controller. Right. So basically, what you've got to do is you've got to go and kill the knight in Tower A, right? Because it's got the A symbol on it. Then you've got to kill the what is it? Then you've got to kill the one in the cheeseburger tower, which is a witch or a wizard. Then you've got to kill the one in the ice cream, which is one of them. You know when we did Cat Leviathan Song, one of them things, right? And once you killed all 3 of them, you come back to the main room, and the door opens, and then you can progress to the next section. And I mean, if you've killed 2 by yourself, I've killed 1 by myself. So it's perfectly thingy. What is it? It is soloable. Right, because if I mean, we don't know how fucking powerful this person was that soloed it. Right, well that's 10 above me. But, I mean, when I was in there at 960, well, I don't really think a Titan's very significant myself. I mean, what were you when you were in there? Right, well, I think we can do it. Because the first 2 sections, I know the one, because I've basically just explained to you. Like the tower room. The tower room is basically the puzzle, like in the Shattered Throne. Right, you know where you go, like you go over here, you go over there, and blah 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 and whatnot. It's almost the exact same puzzle section as the Shattered Throne, because you've got to go up the towers and you've got to do this and you've got to do that, And then once you've done that, you've what is it? Then you move on to the next section. You just go back to the original door that you first started at. So yeah, not really rocket science for that. And then the ogre tunnel, or the ogre run, is where the 10th ghost is. So if you've got one of them ghost things to pick up the ghost, you can pick up the ghost when you run it through the ogre section too. It's on the left, like, what is it? The ogres run on the top platform, and you can run under the ogres on the bottom platform, and the ghost is on the bottom platform. Like literally a foot away from the cryptoglyph that's on the floor. Did you say before the reset? Well then obviously, like, with the, whatever the fuck, the changes that they were doing, they've actually, well, the changes are now in place, so, yeah. Well no, there was an update where they've like, they've nerfed things, they've updated things, they've... Oh yeah, you know when you were doing the Deathbringer? When you went through the... when you went into the room, the glass room, to put the chip in the computer and whatnot. Did you get the bunny that was in there? No, well, I had a rice cake, and I was like, well, I'm planning on doing, well, I was planning on doing the Lost Sector, and I was like, well, I'll save the cake for when I go into the thing, rather than messing about with the other one, like, and the other bits. Fucking hell. How are they shooting me from over there? Fuck! Yeah, the only people that are going to have one. The last time I was in there, it was a fucking corporate nightmare. So what, Germans, no, like, did you go in there with German, like, or? It's probably because they've made everything a base level of 750. fucking 1,500 kills or something. Oh yeah, you've got to do fucking 5 nightfalls, not fucking 1 nightfall. I mean, well, look at all that fucking, what is it for Undying? What? 500? What, you mean 500 strikes? Right, do you mean strikes or actual fucking nightfalls? Right, so what you have to do? Right, hold on, right. You said you've done nightfalls. Right, hold on, right, hold on, let me see, see this shit. Right, right, just let me see, right, Right, so what, Season 8 first watch, you say? Right, okay, so I'm on, right, okay, so I don't know where the fuck I am in this, right? I've just got Season 8 first watch, complete the following objectives in strikes to earn the Vanguard's Stratosphere shader. Fire team members contribute progress towards bosses defeated. Accumulate points in strike scoring. So I've got bosses defeated, 30 out of 30. Score accumulated, 44%. And ability kills, I'm assuming that's void. Well, ability or grenade kills, I've got 60%. I mean, does that change? Have you had a change on that quest, or has it just been the same? Right, so what about this Gambit one? Because on this Gambit one, right, Gambit Galleon. Right, I must be on the second stage of this Gambit one. Because I know for a fact I already collected Gambit Emerald. Hold on. Complete the following to get the Gambit Galleon. Right, okay, shader. As a fire team, contribute towards enemies and guardians defeated. Auras from Reaper and Invader sets respectively grant the most efficient progress. Enemies defeated 100%. Infamy rank heroic. And guardians defeated 67%. Do you know what you have to do to collect the emblem? Because I know you've got the emblem for this one. Right, because I'm on that, and I'm on that first watch thing for the strikes. But then there's that fucking that thing for the machine gun. Because I've got the... Right, so for the exit strategy in Gambit, multi-kills, I'm on 131 of 150. I'm on medals earned 50 out of 125. And points earned, I'm on 49%. The one for the Randy's throwing knife, I'm on 2% for kills. Glory earned 2100. Out of 2100, and then enemies defeated and medals 71%. And then this one for that machine gun, the Edgewise, final blows 4%, 8% for solar ability final blows, and points scored 63%. And the only time I've ever done anything strike related is when I've been doing Nightfalls with you guys. So does Nightfalls count towards the score for the edgewise? Well, that's fucking stupid, that. Well, so right, hold on. So the first watch, that only goes up. Right, so score accumulated 44%, and that only goes up doing Nightfalls. So why doesn't it say on the fucking thing, it must go up in Nightfalls? Well, well then, well, I'm not being funny. You need a full-on fucking clarification of whatever the fuck, because I'd be fucking pissed if I'm trying to fucking do something and whatever. I mean, what? Like, how far are you with this festival crap? Like, because I know I know you've gone over 1,000 fucking over the 1,000 coins and stuff. So have you got the gun? That gun that you get from... No, not the shotgun, right? I'm talking about the gun that you get from fucking... yeah, the one off Eva. What? So you've got to get the two. Right, so you've got to get 200 of them. Right, hold on. So you've got to get. Right, hold on. Right, and is it? And do we have? Right, and have we got like a week to do this shit? Well, that's what we thought about fucking Iron Banner, but then that ended up as a week. I think once I've completed this stuff up with the, well, whatever the fuck I'm doing with the moon and what have you, I was thinking of either finishing the Gambit stuff or, what is it? Finishing the Gambit stuff or, right, hold on, what did I just say then? The High Conductor defeated. Where do I find the High Conductor? Yeah, because I need to find whatever the high conductor is. Holy shit, Dix, where did all these come from? Oh. This is one psychopathic lost sector. What? I've just killed the boss, killed a couple of ads, and then about 10,000 more just fucking ran out from wherever the fuck. Right, I know you've done it a long time ago, or whenever the hell you did it, but the High Conductor. It's that thing for the Deathbringer quest. Well, that's weird. The singer's melody sung, Grantley throat cracked lung, blah 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 blah. Right, well then. Well, if you did it, you must know how you fucking did it. Yeah, because just when it said high conductor, I was like, and where the fuck am I meant to find that? Hmm. Right, so we've got to get solar machine gun kills for that Edgewise, don't we? Hmm. Oh well, that's the fucking gun I've just equipped because I don't have another solar one. The only other solar I've got is the Whisper. Well, it's a good job that one of me perks on the thingy, on the whatever the fuck the perk is. One of me perks is infinite super ammo, or not super ammo. I constantly get heavy bricks dropping, if that makes sense. And that, so well, I don't know of any other damn weapon. What the? I thought that said 64. Has somebody fucking left? And do you know if somebody's left or something? Because I'm just looking at the clan page and it says 63/2 pending. And on the app it says we have 64. Because that Azeron 66, right, that person's on the roster, was last online 4 hours ago. Right, hold on, let me go, right, let me go from the top. Let's have a look here. Right. Well, Chris hasn't left. Cause, right, I know he's selling his PlayStation tomorrow because on Friday he's going to Dubai. Yep. Well, he's going to Dubai on Friday, isn't he? So. Well, yeah, I believe they do, but fucking, it's different fucking power, fucking thingy-majiggies, isn't it? It's just like me. It's just like. Yeah, well, it's like me bringing my PlayStation from my house to your house, and then it blowing up because your power thingy's different to mine. Right, this is weird because the app says 64 people, and then, but people are fucking. I don't know if somebody's fucking left, you know. And I know nobody's being kicked. Oh, sorry, sorry, let me rephrase that. The last person to be kicked was kicked by you. So, other than, yeah, the one we already spoke about. Well, this is fucking weird, this. Because we were at 63 people before that Arkham 66 joined. Or not Arkham, Azron. Or Azron 66. Yeah, Arkham's Italian. Right, I meant Azron 66. He joined yesterday. Or the day before, whenever it was. But yeah, that this is weird. 63. Because when I was playing this yesterday, it said we had 64 people. Oh, fuck knows. So I need. Well, I thought you hit 650 before I 650 before I did. $550. You mean $950? Unless you get unless you get something pinnacle. Yeah, well, if you look at it right, there's like basically every season there's been at least 2 weapons that you've been, well, that I've been unable to get because I've gotten so far in the quest, and then one of the parts of the quest raid related. It's like the Legend of Acrius. I haven't fully completed that yet because apparently you've got to complete the raid, or you've got to complete the raid 1 time, do a load of other random bollocks, and then complete it on prestige mode. And if we were having the horse shit that we were having with it the fucking other day, I'm like, how the fuck are we... am I gonna even fucking get the Legend of Acrius? Well, yeah. Right, so the High Conductor, it's in this Scarlet Keep mission, you say? Right. Oh, I've got a phone call. Give me a minute. Hello? Crap. I totally forgot about that. Shit. Let's have a look. No. 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 So he's not. Right, let's try again. Fuck. Oh crap! I need to quickly look at the quest, don't I? So I put that on. No, it's not that one, it's that one. 4863. Right, can you remember 4863? Yeah. Because I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this strike and then see what I come out at the end of it. Because hopefully I get the Hive Conductor at the end of this. Plus, I wonder if you know, because I'm already you know, because I'm already at the cap of 950. Will the gun drop over 950? Like at say 951, or will it just be like 950? What was that?
Bridge is lowering. Let's move.
That's Guardian standing. What the fuck? Get up. Seriously, is it only fucking me and this other dude? No, well, I joined in, and I joined in somewhere near the middle. Because I know this is near the middle. But I don't know where the other dude is. But I'm with this guy over here called Wax Daddy chasing down the temple door. And I've no idea where the other fucking bloke is. And that's how fucking quick this Wax Daddy is. He's just fucking bypassed everybody. So did you end up playing with other people last night after I left and what have you? Oh well, What, he's not at fucking 300. Well, there's no reason that has to be, what, like, at 300, because he can't, like, Well, no, like you said, or like he said, the thing only goes to a plus 20.
As sunshine.
Unless you get the pinnacle gear or whatever the fuck, you're not getting anywhere.
Knows what the Guardians have
What's
done.
it called?
She watched as her lineage fell, one after the other. Crota, Oryx, Omnigul, and she is eager to return that pain.
Yeah, and that's right. That's related. Hmm. Well, no, them old people that have got the what's it called? The yeah, them odd people that have got the. Wow, my fucking grenade just fucking fell off the side of the map. Really, dick. No, right. Well, you've got them right. You'll have the you'll have 950, which pretty much we all are, and then unless you've got like the pinnacle gear, like that's taking you up to 951 or 952 or whatever, then they fucking got up the platform without me, the bastards. No, well, I'm gonna miss the fucking conductor now, aren't I? Fucking dickheads! I'm gonna be well fucking pissed off if I don't get the fucking... Fucking gobshites. Yeah, now you can fucking stay down, you dead prick. Fucking leave me down the bottom. Oh my god. This fucking dude that's with me, he just fucking went and seasoned the dead guy. Oh shit. You realize I'm so fucking ruthless. Really? I believe so. I was gonna be well fucking mad if I did that and didn't fucking get. Why is it saying joining allies in 3 seconds when the fucking allies are with me?
Here she comes.
Shame you can't change the recluse element. Because I might have to bring fucking Stevie out into the strikes now then, mightn't I? Well, that's solar. Stay alive, Wax Daddy, I've got 5 seconds. Don't go for the bitch, you mental cunt. Fucking hell. Right, what strike is that?
It's over. Hash-Ladun is dead.
This is a relief to hear. But Hash-Ladun's presence is no coincidence. The Hive must have grander
I'm not being
ambitions
funny,
for
you're
the
doing
Pyramid's
challenging
influences.
fucking things. Why are they giving you
Return to
fucking
me.
blues?
There is much to discuss.
Oh, what is this? Of the... Oh, I don't know what I've done there, but something's what's this? Right. Okay, so let me just have a quick glance at this. So right, hold on. Where is it? Right. What was the previous numbers that I said? I'm now 7, 10, and 64. What is this? Symphony of Death. Record your enemy screams. Defeat base combatants to record discomfort. Defeat elites and mini-bosses to record pain. Defeat bosses and other guardians to record anguish. Gathered on... Oh, hold on. Gathered on the moon count more. So what the hell's that? Alright. Okay, so... Right, I didn't look at that first watch bullshit. I was looking... Right, so when I gave you the numbers, them numbers were for the this loud up for the edgewise. So 7% when I was on what, 3%? Was that? So I went up by 3%, 2% on the solar kills. Well, I suppose in theory that, what, are you getting 1 point per strike? I mean, by defeat. So, but pretty much that's 100 fucking strikes just to get the fucking edgewise. And how many fucking days are left? Well then, why doesn't it say that in the fucking thing? Right. That's got to be the stupidest fucking shit I've ever heard. Yeah, well, I believed it. Well, then that's just going to be a fucking corporate nightmare, that, to do the fucking... So, on that first watch, what, did you say you've totally fucked it off? Or... So, right, hold on a minute. So... Well, right, is it the same right... I would have thought it would have, but, I mean, I don't know. Fuck. Right, so I need... solars. What have I got? The only thing I've got solar is fucking Stevie. They really need primary elementals. Primary elementals are a must. Oh, fucking... Well, if they're gonna dick a fucking bout, or whatever the fuck. Right, so are you actually at 950, or are you still not at 9? No, I mean, like, what I'm saying is your base power at 950, as in all your gear at 950. Right, okay, so you've got that, right. Well, that's alright then. So then all your gear's not 950. 950, because that's what I said, was all your gear at 950. Right, shit, where was I? What was I gonna do next? Well then obviously they've broken fucking something in the fucking game then, haven't they? It's like that fucking, what's that fucking quest? There's a quest on the moon that you've got to do. It says wear the seasonal gear and complete events on the moon or something. And people like said, "Oh yeah, I just did like 10 events on the moon." I looked at my fucking thing, thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna have 10 completions." I look at my thing and I've not completed shit because the set that the person was wearing wasn't the set that was supposed to be fucking worn. Again, people like they're not clarifying things. Right. Well, I don't, you know, yeah. What? Fuck. I don't know yet. Why? I don't know yet. Right. Right. So the Gambit thing. Hold on. Which one's the Gambit one? Right. So the Gambit one. How long did it take for you to do that one? Or what's the step after? Because at the no, I'm talking about this one that says Season 8 Keeping On, where you get the 2 shaders and the emblem. Right, what's the stage after the second shader? Yeah, well, this one here says fucking Guardians defeated. And if nobody fucking invades, how are you supposed to kill people? Or do I have to be the arsehole in fucking Gambit that's just fucking invading all the time and fucking killing people? But then, points scored. Again, you can't be fucking pissing around. Right, because what's this one here? The Vanguard Stratosphere. Score accumulated and ability kills. Right? And this is just for the first shader. If this shit's gonna carry on, that fucking one for the strikes is just gonna be ridiculous. And if it is, like you've said, actually no, I'm gonna do a fucking strike. Actually, did you say you were doing strikes now? Right, well I'm gonna go to the tower, right? Pick up some fucking bounties off Zavala or whatever, and then do some strikes. I'm gonna be Solar. I'm gonna put on Stevie and use the fucking machine gun as well. And what do you mean you were using the Edgewise? You've already got Edgewise. I was gonna fucking say, what do you mean you've already got it? Fucking. Yeah, there's like I said, there's so much shit to do, and I don't have all that fucking time to do it. Which music?
Checking. Done.
I wouldn't know. I'm not fucking. My music's turned off.
2 hours to the wall. 2 hours.
I am at your service. Don't let it go to waste. Don't let it go to waste.
I have ideas already.
Oh, these change. The masks change daily. Yeah, because now you've got a Goblin Vex, Mithrax, Emperor Callus, and the Drifter.
Do try to keep those robes clean, dear. We've had quite the year, haven't we?
Yeah, I'll do a couple of strikes, take a little bit of time out, and then fucking come back and do a little bit more, maybe.
If you're here for shaders, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. But I'm still happy to chat.
Ay, caramba!
Dead Orbit is cutting back our funding.
Making a purchase? Or are you just here to chat?
Why is everything so fucking laggy? No, my phone was saying, my phone's saying connection status poor. When I'm playing my online games on my phone, it's saying connection status poor. And every time I try and click on a Pinnacle event to do on my phone,
Guardians are always welcome.
the phone it just freezes and quits on me, and then says return in 12 hours to fucking try again.
Wait, does it whisper back?
Now, this is not Destiny related, this is a different game. This is for me Simpsons game. What's that? There's a new Call of Duty already. That's not new. Alright. Right, where did you get that emblem from? Alright. I haven't pissed about with them yet. Right, well I sent you an invite to the fire team. I'm just gonna go and get a drink and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. What? Alright, so really? Fuck's sake. Right. Right, so do you want me to wait while you transfer shit? Right, okay, what was I gonna say? Right. Okay, for this, right, for the first watch, okay, 44 and 60, right? Oh, on the other, on the, well, I can do, right. Right, yeah. Right. We already did that. It's weird because a lot of stuff has just disappeared, and I know for a fact we've done the fucking stuff. Yeah, for the to get the whatchamacallit thing. Right, we even got the one in the thing that we had to do that pissing jumping puzzle for. Alright, if this is the fanatic, then is it? Yes. Okay, that's good. Probably gonna get killed here, but I'm just trying to. Yep, I knew that. I knew that was gonna happen.
Hello, dead thing. Come to slaughter my children. Perhaps you die instead.
Well, I don't even know where you two are. It's it that. Is she the one that's on the team with us? Well, no. Right, you do realise there's only us two doing this. Oh, you fucker. I didn't know you didn't say. Yeah, I was just washing my hair. Well, most of them were shit anyway, so I just... Like, when you cash in your bounties, do you do them in fucking, what's it called? In, what's that game mode called? In... Yeah. Right, because I know when it comes to it, you're, you get 12,000 XP per daily bounty from respected vendors, or from every planet except for Mercury and, was it Mercury, the Tangled Shore, and the Dreaming City? They're the only ones that don't give you. They're the only ones that don't give you 12,000 XP. Right, well, I'm seeing here that fucking... Right, when it says... Right, okay, this fucking thingy, when it says... what is it? Right, this is weird because it doesn't specifically say. Right, on first watch, it says what? Stratosphere shader, defeat thingy, progress towards bosses defeated, accumulate points in strike scoring. But... from the looks of it, that emblem there is the Void emblem. Not the fucking solar emblem, so... It wants me to get fucking solar kills, but it wants me to fucking get Void fucking grenade ability kills. Fucking...
Guardian Town.
I think it's the mask at a disadvantage, you know.
Your dear friend Kate Six did not act alone. She was there, betraying, put us all in prison.
Well, I was constantly dying before.
Next.
I think yours is better than mine. The quicker you die. If I didn't need these stupid fucking solar kills, I'd be getting the fucking thing. That's probably why that other fucking thing's not moving. Right, 63%. Right, if that doesn't fucking move, then it's obviously got to be done with Void. But it needs to be fucking specifically told what you have to do. I didn't even stand on the platform. Yeah, I see what you mean by this fucking gun is shit. Right, okay. On to the next place. Really behind you. You got a fucking wanted guy just one tap me. Hey, nice one, Yogi. Is that the Yogi I know? I know somebody called Yogi. Well, apparently that's been discontinued. Well, it's been discontinued as... Right, you know when I say discontinued, you know when it comes up as blue? Oh, you dickhead. Right, you know when I said to you, have you checked out fucking to see if it's fucking if it's green, if Ada's green for you or is she blue? And what have you, because like for me she's fucking green, like for me she's green. And apparently her stuff's been demoted to green, like to green as in it's not eligible for fucking like for powerful or to be powerful gear. And Benedict's stuff has been demoted as well.
Show me what you are.
So well, yeah, I've not really dicked about with fucking Benedict. Where the fucking hell's all the people? Oh my god, this fucker is... wow! I didn't even get to the ground and he fucking killed me. Fucking hell, guys, let me kill something. Oh. Jesus. Thanks, Yogi, you just saw me kill you, dickhead. And by the time I've got my gun loaded, all these fuckers will probably be dead. No matter where you are, you get fucking teleported, right? not being funny, if you're killing fucking straight bosses. Yeah, you need more than fucking 5 chocolate coins and fucking 5 fucking candies. For that shit. Right, so where am I at now? No, I'm still on 44 and 63, so me solar shit's not gonna go anywhere. Because I've got to do that other stuff on fucking Void. That's probably why it's not fucking gone anywhere. Yeah, it's an ornament now. Oh, fuck off. Don't tell me this is a Vex boss. Because I don't think I picked up the fucking Vex. It fucking is. I didn't pick up the fucking... I didn't pick up the fucking Vex, like the Vex fucking bounty, because I didn't know we were... I didn't think we were going to run into this one. Fucking knobhead. Just like...
A friendly warning. I am detecting seismic events all along the planet's crust. I believe the Red Legion is to blame.
Hey, who wants to bet the Vex will tear us all apart trying to fix it?
Agreed. Be careful, Guardian. There's no one out there to back you up.
Where are you guys? Where? Do you mean you're on the way to the boss? Right, I'm on the strike. Right, when I said where are you, I'm getting my head shot off by the fucking... whatchamacallit, mine food of Vex portals. Right, are you scanning the conflux thing? Whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, well, I'm already down here. I tell you every... I tell you every fucking time how I get here. I jump off the Vex waterfall. Hey dude, how's it going? Fucking hell, cupcakes, you're late. No, it just doesn't spawn all the people until you scan the conflux. So in theory, you could solo this and get to the boss room without any enemies. Oh, the boss spawns, yeah. I know the boss spawns because I've done this before, doing the way I just went. Like, you know when yous went to the left? I went to the right. And just jumped off the fucking waterfall. Like, you know when you go through that first teleportation device, and you see the waterfall there? I jumped off there and got caught in the link. And it teleported me over. Yeah, they have made this harder with fucking less fucking yeah, because I'm not getting me heavy drop like it's supposed to. Because I'm doing the respected things for me heavy to drop, but it's not dropping.
What could the Red Legion possibly be drilling for?
According to radio chatter, they want to build more
See if
guns.
fucking Chris is live yet.
Who could have guessed?
Just gotta see if Chris is live yet, because I kind of like it's meant to be his last fucking live stream today, but he's not live yet, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh no, he's not there yet. He's leaving on Friday. You want to know something? I believe it is, because that's where a previous earthquake was. And that's at the north side of the island. And I believe that's where he's going. Because the earthquake was by the what's it called? The fuck's the thing called?
The drills have armed crews.
If it's helpful, I suggest you deal with the drills when the shooting stops.
What the fuck? Like, what was it? Because the last time there was an earthquake there, it made the active volcano erupt and what have you. So there is an active volcano on the island. I'm waiting for ammo and candy. You've got enough candy for now. I'm nowhere fucking near your candy, right?
You know,
Rack.
Cade got
Look, I'm not even. I'm around about 300 if I'm lucky. I don't even think I'm at. Actually, no, I don't even think I'm at 300. I think I'm on 250.
0.001%.
Plus, you know, Cade's dumb.
You are both depressing and unhelpful.
Actually, let's see how many candies I do have. It's probably going to be tragic. I'm on 309. And you're about a fucking 1,000 more ahead of me. Yeah, well, I'll probably do that in a bit. I'm just gonna...
Wait, we're not Cabal.
Fucking, what is it? I'm just trying to mix up the fucking things because what is it? Because this fucking darkness harmony, discomfort recorded, pain recorded, anguish screams, they're all pretty much going up around about the same level. No, well the highest one's 32% and the other like whatever, they're like fucking... Oh come on, you really have to kill that? You dickhead! Well I was trying to use me fucking Nova and he just fucking threw a bastard shield at them.
I hope this is safe. The Cabal don't need to stick the landing. We do.
Wow, fucking hell, really? Oh fuck! I got booped off by a fucking puppy, and it fucking bounced me into the blade. Yeah, so you good for one more match after this, and then we'll call it time for a bit. I've been getting very fucking tired lately after fucking dinner and medication and shit. Yep. I'm not being funny, you should get more fucking points than fucking 5 points. If you need 1,000 points to get the fucking gun, and you're doing strikes, public events, and fucking what have you, that's...
Hey, Failsafe.
Yes, friendly ghost?
We did it.
Right, okay, so the score accumulation is not going up.
Technically, the captain did. You live in her
On
backpack.
that one that you said for the, what's it called?
Switch off.
Well, I think they should fucking, what's it we call it? They should fucking clarify that it's got to be a nightfall. Well, haven't you made it right? Haven't you made the post on it saying, or has other people made the post on it saying? Also, right. Okay, so rather than you making a post, you said others have. So. What, the 921? Is that? Well, I might try some of them later. Yeah, well, I know I've done them ones. Yeah. Yeah, but right, okay, so when you said you've seen people post and whatnot, like, what have they said? And then what's been the reply? And was it a Bungie reply? Oh, shit.
Guardian, we've received limited intel regarding the Vex Information Depot.
Let's have a look.
I want you to get in there and figure out what they know.
Greetings, Captain. Commander Zavala has requested that I run tactical on this mission. Please allow me to help you with your invasion of the Inside Terminus.
Yeah, this machine gun shit's not fucking getting anywhere. Fucking hell.
I have not detected significant Vex activity in that area since shortly after the Exodus Black arrived.
Well, that's good news. Maybe we won't run into much resistance.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit hard to move 1 or 2 points when I try and shoot people and fucking people steal your kills.
Positive as ever, I see.
You shouldn't be the last Guardian standing because I haven't even gone through the damn portal yet. You taking a piss? What you mean sniper rifle kills for what?
Red Legion. Great. The Cabal are here.
Correct. I have been monitoring Vex transmissions.
What, are we talking about the Deathbringer?
As well.
Gotta love coincidence.
I don't get what you mean. Oh no, I did memory a Cymotor. All it was arc kills. Well, I've already completed the Cymotor bit. Are you talking about the one that she'll probably give me next week?
That guy looked like a commander of some sort.
That's correct, friendly ghost. That commander was Kargan, an elite Cabal Scion who's caused significant damage to the Vex Collective in this time stream.
This sounds bad.
I need specific numbers of what I've got to fucking kill, because I'm getting my right. This is doing my tits in.
From our intel, he's mostly
I really would like some fucking numbers.
However, removing him can only strengthen our position. Put him down.
Right, I might watch some fucking videos and see, you know, like say edgewise, right, and then fucking see what people bring.
I have good news and bad news.
Right, the medal thing, I think when it comes to the medal thing for the Gambit, once, what is it, for the Gambit, once I've got the multi-kills with the Recluse, I'll just switch to Stevie.
Over the next few minutes.
Wonderful.
Right, well, you want a fucking submachine, right? I found it hard, right? I'm finding it hard to get multi-kills because, right, for one fucking simple fact. No, right, when I say I'm finding it hard, right, I'm finding it hard for the simple fact of the matter is when you try, you can't get multi-kills. Because your fucking gun reloads, and by the time you've reloaded, it doesn't count because it's got to be within so many thingies of a second.
There's got to be a way to get through here. Failsafe, any ideas?
I believe Centurions will possess the means to remove the Vex block and grant you ingress.
Right, I've got the bubble. I need protection over here. Right, where are you?
Guardian down.
Nice work, Captain. But you're
Alright,
gonna
I got that one in.
more.
Right, he got you. Sweet. So does that mean the fucking Nightfall's gonna be on Blackout as well? Well, then I won't be doing fucking Nightfall. I was gonna say I won't be doing Nightfall for fucking day, but... Well, I might just fucking do the ordeal one. That's good. Well, that's weird, considering no other fucking Nightfall has been fucking match-made. Shit. Fuck. Right, whoever it was that just fucking did. Oh, shit in hell. Right, both, right. Me and him just got fucking lamb chopped by this guy over here. I'd like to know why his ghost has got a fucking moon around it. What'd you act? Oh. Well, I've probably already missed it then, haven't I? No, it does. Yeah. The loot changes all the time. Fuck, man. Gonna thingy Kargan. Wow, he just fucking smacked Daddy down into the fucking drink. Gonna move on, dude. Right, what's your season pass thingy-majiggy on? Why is he killing himself? You're a fucker. Ah, right. Okay. After we've done this, right, ah, shit, we need to be,
wow.
Fuck.
Okay, don't get
right, after we've done this mission, right?
Intercepted communication from the Vex indicates that Kargan has bypassed.
Right, once we've done this mission, I'm gonna take us to Devrim
like
in the EDZ. Don't ask me why, I'm just gonna take us there.
Get me over to that Vex plate, and I'll
Right, and then once we've gone to see Devrim, then we'll be good. And we can all... I just did that and got a fucking fry.
One down, 2 to go.
Fuck off, puppy.
pretty sure he realizes we're not going to let him get away with stealing the data.
Oh yeah, and I think as well, they know they've made it harder. The fucking I just got fucking lamb chopped on the center section. I think they know they made it harder because we're not picking up heavy as much. I mean, I should be picking up shitloads of heavy with the fucking mod I've got with the artifact, but I'm not seeing any. No, it doesn't do that to me. I haven't found it. No, I haven't found it do that to me. I mean, if it has, it has. I mean, I haven't seen it.
Location secured, Commander Zavala.
Good work, Guardian. What intel did you discover?
I was gonna fucking say, fuck, don't tell me you fucking got something and I didn't.
Labeled Oxo,
right.
And it's seriously corrupted. Metadata says it was last accessed by an Oxo.
Right, I'm gonna take us to Devrim. I'm gonna take us to Devrim and then I'm gonna do something. And then, right, so we'll go and see Devrim. And then when we see Devrim, then I'll do the thingamajig. Well, apparently there's a thingy called Shared Wisdom, Divine Wisdom, and something else wisdom. And what have you. We had it then when we were doing that strike. And if you cash in bounties when you've got Shared Wisdom, Divine Wisdom, and whatever wisdom, then you get double your XP or something. Apparently. Don't quote me on that. I'm just saying apparently. So, I'm taking us to Devrim. So in theory, all we've got to do is get into the church, not get shot, and then if you've got bounties to cash in, cash them in when we're there, because it's not available in the tower, and it's not available when you're in space flight. It's only available when you're in an active firing location. So when we land and go into the church, when you look at your character, it should say Shared Wisdom, Divine Wisdom, and then there's a different other wisdom. We'll get into the... When you drop in, come into the church, get to a bit where we're not going to get fucking shot, hence why I said pretty much go to it. Right. Okay, so right, I'm up here by the sofa. Right, so right, wrong button. Right. Okay, so anytime today game. Yeah. Okay, so I've got well rested, prime attunement, and shared wisdom on my character screen. Do you see the same thing? Right, so... Right, hold on. I had... Okay, fucking hell, right. I've got well rested, prime attunement, and shared wisdom. You might not have well rested because you might have used that yesterday or whenever. But you've got Right, okay, so shared wisdom. So because we've got that shared wisdom, right, I'm gonna look. Right, okay, so at the minute I am on... Right, how many... Right, I need to see how many points. I'm on 5,577 of level 60. Right? I'm going to cash in a couple of bounties and see where it takes me. Right? If you've got any bounties, you can't... Right. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right, I've got 18 bounties, and I'm at the front end of level 60. Right, so I'm going to cash these in and see where it gets me. Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right, okay, so so what level was I at? I've now gone to 6, right, okay. I was at level 60, and I've just gone right, hold on. And it loads up. Right, okay, so I was on 5,000 something points of level 60, yeah? And I'm now on 66,000, 66,072 points out of 100,000 points of 60 of level 62 going into level 63. So I've gone up 2 levels just with that shared wisdom crap and 18 bounties. So if that was 30 bounties, that would have fucking been a tremendous fucking level up. But if it says that if it says shared wisdom, divine wisdom, or something else wisdom, you get whatever it is, XP wise, because the fact that that last bounty I cashed in, it gave me something like 70,000 XP. So yeah, right. Well, we're done here now with Deverum and that. So I'm gonna end this little grind here and come back in a bit. And yeah. Well, I'll hopefully be back later if I don't pass out. Oh, right, well, when you say play, what, is he playing, what, Titanfall or fucking